Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine. I am a Disney adult. I eat, sleep, and breathe Disney. I love helping people plan their Disney vacations. So if that's the kind of content you're interested in or you need in your life right now, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon because it lets you know when I upload new stuff. Today we're talking all about the Disney dining plan. What is it? Is it worth it? What different options do I have? I'm trying to do like an overview of everything for you if you're new and you don't really understand what a Disney dining plan is. So first off, we'll just give you the definition of a Disney dining plan. It is a prepaid meal plan that you can book with your Disney reservation when you stay on Disney property. So some things to note in there. You have to stay on Disney property in order to be eligible to do the dining plan. Number two, you have to do it for every single day that you are there, and you have to do it for every single person in your party. Not just mom or dad can do a dining plan, or just the kids do a dining plan, or just do it for 1 or 2 days. You have to do it for every person for every day during the length of your stay. There are 4 different options for dining plans as of May 2020. One of the options is pretty new, so that's exciting. I actually think it's a great option if you were thinking about the dining plan. There is another thing to note. When you are booking a Disney dining plan, you're going to hear the word quick service and table service. So what is the difference between a quick service meal and a table service meal? It's pretty simple. Quick service meal, you walk up to a counter, you pay for your food, you go find a place to sit. It's kind of like a cafeteria style food. So places in the Magic Kingdom that are quick service, Pecos Bills, Casey's, very popular place, the Plaza, or is that Disneyland? Anyway, Pecos Bills and Casey's are for sure, Aloha Isle, places like that. Those are quick service meals. Table service is going to be somewhere where you sit down at a table and have a meal. Cinderella's Royal Table, Be Our Guest dinner is a table service. So those are usually a little bit more expensive. That's something to consider when you're deciding what dining plan you want to go with. Also, when we talk about pricing for kids versus adults, well, what's a kid? What's an adult? A kid is anyone who is 9 years old or younger, and an adult is anyone who is 10 years old or older. I know that seems like a pretty low cutoff age for adult or kid, but that's just where Disney cuts it off, and that is not just for dining plans. That is all around. So if you are looking at ticket prices and things like that, just keep that in mind that a kid is 9 and under and an adult is 10 and over. So the 4 dining plan options that we have, I'm going to go in the order that they have them for the least expensive option to the most expensive option and what you get with each of those options. So the first one is a quick service dining plan. The quick service dining plan, you get 2 quick service meals, 2 snacks, and a resort refillable mug per guest per night. The resort refillable mug is the only thing that you don't keep getting. You just get access to one. You don't have to pay for it. They're great. I love it. My kids love it. We still keep them in our cabinet. Whether I get a dining plan or not, I love getting these mugs because sometimes they have like seasonal ones and they usually change them up. So they're really, really fun. But essentially what that means is each member of your party gets 2 quick service meals a day, 2 snacks, and a resort refillable mug that you can fill in the resort cafeteria. If you want me to go more into detail as to what's a good value for quick service, what's a good value for table service, what's a good value for snacks, go ahead and leave a comment below and I will do that. But as of right now, I'm just going over the dining plan, what the options are and what you get with each option. So that being said, the next dining plan option is the standard regular Disney dining plan. Just the standard one. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized I forgot to mention the pricing for the quick service. So the pricing for the quick service is $26 a day for a kid, and $55 a day for an adult. So now I can move on. The regular dining plan, the Disney dining plan, comes with 1 quick service meal, 1 table service meal, 2 snacks, and a resort refillable mug per night per person, excluding, again, the resort refillable mug. You don't get 50 of them. For a child, this plan is $30.51. For an adult, this plan is $78.01. Keep in mind these prices are as of May 2020. So if you're watching this later in the future, you might want to just double check those prices because Disney has a tendency to raise prices every year. The next dining plan option is the newest dining plan option. It is called the Dining Plan Plus. Disney Dining Plan Plus. I like it because it's a little more flexible than the regular dining plan. It is just a teeny bit more expensive for kids and about $20 more for adults. So, what's included in the Disney Dining Plan Plus? It is 2 meals per day. You can choose whether those are quick service meals or table service meals. You get 2 snacks per day and your resort refillable mug. For a child, this plan is $35 per day. For an adult, this plan is $94.60 a day. So that plan has a bit more flexibility. And then the ultimate, the biggest, the most expensive, the most food that you get is the deluxe dining plan. This is also flexible in terms of whether you want quick service meals or table service meals, but the difference is you get 3 meals a day instead of 2. You get the 2 snacks and your resort refillable mug per person per night. So for a kid, this plan is $47.50. For an adult, this plan is $119 per day. So you can see the dramatic range from the quick service plan, which it's cost $26 a day for an adult, and the deluxe dining, for a child, and for the deluxe dining plan where it costs $47 a day. Same with the quick service is only $55 a day for an adult, and you're literally doubling that price for the Disney Deluxe Dining Plan where you're paying $119. Now, you guys may be sitting there, if you haven't gone to Disney, and been like, oh my gosh, this is outrageous. Like, how expensive is this? Let me tell you a little something. Food at Disney World is so totally not cheap. It is ridiculously overpriced for things like chicken nuggets, burgers, things like that. It's just crazy expensive. That's just my personal opinion. What I would do to get a family of 4, like if I went to like Wendy's versus going to Disney, you're looking at 2 to 3 times the same amount of money that you would spend on any other meal out, not on Disney property. So that is definitely something to be considered. Also to be considered, all meals, when I classify it as a meal, like a quick service meal or a table service meal, come with the drink for free as well. And if you are over the age of 21, you can substitute that for beer or cocktails. They are not refillable. I believe there are certain ones that aren't included when it comes to alcoholic drinks, but you can get alcohol on these plans. That is a new thing. So when you're planning your Disney vacation, you really have to ask yourself, is it worth it? I'm sorry, there's going to be barking here in a minute. Pause. All right, I'm back. I had to look at my dog to quiet down. So you have to ask yourself, is the dining plan worth it for your family? It's super convenient. That is the number one biggest positive, in my opinion, is the convenience of it. You prepay for your food, and trust me, no matter what option you go with, you will have more than enough food. You think, oh, 2 meals a day. The meal sizes are huge, and the benefit to this is it's not like you have to use those every single day. Essentially, what I mean by that is, let's say you have a 4-night stay. So every day you're getting 2 meals, 2 snacks, and the resort refillable mug, right? So what Disney does is essentially in your My Disney Experience app, per person, what you would have is you're staying there for 4 days. You get 2 meals a day. So that's 8 meals. You have 8 meal credits. And then you have 8 snack credits. So you don't have to use the 2 and 2 per day. You just have 8 for your whole vacation, like 8 meal credits and 8 snack credits. So if you choose to eat 3 meals in one day and 1 meal the next day, you're fine as long as, you know, you use them all before your Disney vacation is up. But trust me, like, it is so much food. We didn't eat it all. Like, I did the quick service dining plan the last time I went with my kids, just for the convenience of it, honestly. Like, and we had like 20 snack credits left over. It was ridiculous because we didn't really eat snacks because the meals are so big. So what my kids did is you can go to your resort and pick out a bunch of snacks and like the like bag snacks, and every snack credit is worth like 3 of those. So they just went nuts and they had a great time. I definitely don't recommend it if you're trying to get the most bang for your buck for snack credits, but my kids enjoyed it and it was an easy way to just like use them up and not feel like I wasted all my money. I do have to say, in my personal experience, the convenience of it was really nice. It's a little confusing when you first get there. I feel like The first time I used the dining plan, like I didn't quite grasp it until almost the end of my vacation, because it comes with like a drink and a side, and it's just you have to know these things walking in. So I do recommend like researching it just a little bit, or just asking the person at check-in, like, hey, can you just explain the dining plan to me a little bit more that I have, so when I go to the cafeteria or I go somewhere, like I know what's included, so I don't like so I get the most bang for my buck. So it can be a little bit confusing, but it is super convenient, and I like the fact that it was all prepaid, so I didn't have to budget out for food when I was there, which was huge because essentially I've just like paid for everything. I paid for my flight, my resort, my tickets, my food. When I went there, like I didn't feel like I was spending a ton of money, even though I was, but I didn't feel like it. So let's look at the regular dining plan with a family of 4 at a day in the Magic Kingdom. So let's just go do that. So remember, the regular dining plan was 1 table service, 1 quick service, 2 snacks per person. Right. So let's say for lunch, you go to Casey's, which is a quick service location down on Main Street. The meals range from $9.99 to $11.49. So what I did is I said, okay, 2 people ordered an $11.49 meal and 2 people ordered a $9.99 meal. Mind you, there are some meals that are more expensive, but like that was like the average of the menu pricing that I found. So for the 4 people to each have one of those meals, it was $42.96. Then let's just say, for example, you want to go to dinner and you got Be Our Guest reservations, crazy, for dinner. I definitely think there are better places to eat, but if you're in Magic Kingdom for dinner, Be Our Guest for the experience is great. So Be Our Guest is a little bit different, where it is a fixed price that you pay for and then you order off of a menu, but you're not like paying for the meal. You're paying you're not paying for the plate of food. You're paying for like the meal, the whole thing. So for example, for every child it's $37, and for every adult it's $62 regardless of what you order. And that's before drinks and stuff like that, or like alcohol and other stuff. But for the purposes of this example, a meal for 2 kids and 2 adults would have been $198 at Be Our Guest. And then you have your snack credits. So snacks at Disney kind of range in the $6 average. So that's what I did. I just took 4 snacks a day, or 4 people per day, 2 snacks per day at $6. And that came out to be $48. So for your quick service meal at Casey's, your dinner at Be Our Guest, and your 2 snacks per day per person, which is a ton of food, your daily total was $288.96 that you spent on food. Yeah, that's how much I budget. About $100 a day for food when I'm not on the dining plan. But you're going to spend between $100 and $150 a day on food if you're eating Disney property food. If you're not bringing your own food in, that's about what you would spend. So anyway, the daily total for this example was $288.96. The dining plan cost for your 2 kids and your 2 adults was $217.04. So you saved $71.92. Now you put that over a 5-day vacation, you're looking at saving about $400. So it might be worth it. I think the dining plan is worth it if you're an over planner and you want to plan out every meal and make sure you get the most bang for your buck for the regular dining plan. The quick service dining plan was really good for me because I had a 4-day vacation. It was a very quick vacation, and I wanted my kids to see as much as humanly possible. So I did that. Would I do it again? Probably not. The only reason, well, if I stayed on property, I might consider it. But the only reason I really wouldn't do it is because I don't stay on property very much, just because of the price difference of staying on property versus staying off property. That is a video I am working on right now too, so stay tuned for that one. But you really just have to look at how much does your family eat. You can look at the different parks and different different locations to get quick service or table service, things like that. What do you think your family will spend, and will you be saving money using the dining plan or not? I definitely don't think you are going to have that big of a price difference if you want to try it out. If you want to do it, I just say just go for it. You know, it's prepaid. You don't have to stress. Like, those are the real pros to it. So I wouldn't sit there and be like, oh, well, it's like a $200 difference for our whole vacation. just get the dining plan. Like if it makes your life easier and you have a bunch of kids and you want to do it, like just do it. Like don't feel like you're wasting your money. But am I going to sit here and tell you that you're going to get boatloads of savings from pre-planning and doing the dining plan? No. I don't think that. I actually think you're going to spend if not the same amount of money, you might spend less without the dining plan. But there's the convenience. I know in the example, it looked like, oh wow, you save about 400 or 70 bucks a day, which is about $400 over a 5-day vacation. That's in the example. Let me tell you though, that is a ton of food. That is so much food. Those snack credits, almost for most people that I know, they almost never use them all. Same with the meals. Like I split a ton of meals. So I was able to split those adult credits and my kids split stuff. So like we never used them all in a day. I know that this video is a little convoluted. I did try to explain it as best as I could. If you have any questions, comments, let me know in the comments below and I will go ahead and answer those for you. And if you want to reach out to me directly, I would just go ahead and follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. All the links are in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I know I'm a little ADD and all over the place. I'm trying to get better at it. But I do hope this helps somebody understand the dining plan a little bit better and what you can get and kind of help make up their decision whether they're going to do it or not. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all real soon.